couple of cold ones with Korey and...
We're bringing Carlisle back.
Oh, look,
Take him to the bridge. Yeah, I'm back. I'm actually here. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And
Missed
in
you,
rare
kinda.
form.
In
rare
form.
Yeah, welcome back, man, after 2 weeks.
Yeah, more than that, I think. I haven't done a couple of cold ones in 3 weeks. It's been a while.
Has it been 3 weeks?
Yeah, I was back in February, dude.
Oh, 2 weeks for South by, and then you went to that Nerdcore or whatever it was.
The convention.
Nerdcom.
Hey, Nerdcore happens to be a type of rap, asshole.
Okay.
This was a convention.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there was nerds at these convention, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
And they were rapping, right?
Yeah, there were some of those, yeah.
Okay, then you got some Nerdcore going on. Speaking of Nerdcore, we got Leon back here for a little while. I'm sorry, man. Hey, come on. You do love comic books, though.
Yeah, of course. Well, like you guys don't.
Just messing with you, man.
Who like comic books?
Easy, killer.
Comic books are for nerds and geeks. Well, I don't understand why you guys like those things.
Well, now that you got Carlisle back, I feel like I'm just being a fifth wheel, and maybe I should take off.
No, because you can't take off yet. We talked about why. Because we saw Doomsday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Doomsday. You got to say it like that.
I know, man. See, and here's what we're doing. We got you here because, man, it's been so busy with South by Southwest that I would have gone to see Doomsday on Friday, but all this South by Southwest stuff going on. You know,
you had way too much drinking to do.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
there are way too many hotties in town to reject us.
Exactly. Thank you. I had to get my head cracked over by a bottle by a couple of out of town chicks. You know,
That's right.
So I didn't get to make it to Doomsday. They didn't have a screening for it, so
which tells you enough right there.
Exactly. They said, "Fuck it, we ain't letting you see it until we make some money off of it. Then you can talk shit about the movie,
right?"
Or maybe it could have been we know what you're going to say about it, that you guys aren't going to get it, so why show it to you?
See, that's the thing, man. You might be surprised. Give it a chance, because you might be surprised. We might be the two Negroes in Austin who like Doomsday.
Hey, we might be the two people in the world who like Doomsday.
Exactly. That's not true because we hated this shit. No. Wait and listen to the review because you never know. So we're going to do this review in the middle of a cold one so that you'll be able to hear that while I edit the video together. And as in usual fashion that we do every week, we're going to go through the top 5 to start everything out with.
All right, let's see. Don't tell me. Here's a Who is number 1.
Man,
with a bullet.
We can't tell you that yet because we
start with number 5.
We start with number 5, man.
Welcome to the club. We have rules here, motherfucker.
You know what? Exactly, Carlisle. Thank you. I noticed that when you did like your top 10 for your worst movies, I think, or your best movies, you want to start right at number 1.
Yeah.
Why do you do it? You got to build up to it, man. What's going on? What's your
You
logic
don't
behind
come
it?
first and then have the sex. You have to build up to it.
Come on, everybody knows what like the top movies are. I figure that's boring. What gets interesting is like, okay, now that we got these big ones out of the way, what else are you gonna put on that list?
Well, you know what? Well, you might be surprised, man.
I will be surprised.
You just might be surprised. We're gonna go through the top 5 right here. We're going starting with number 6. No, we're gonna start number 5. Throw everybody off. Let's start with number 5 here. Number 5, we got Vantage Point. Man, that movie's been hanging on strong.
I'm telling you, dude, it's a solid kind of action thriller movie. It's not great, but for middle of the road, somebody who wants something they can come into and not have to figure out too much, it works.
Did you see it, Carlisle?
I haven't seen shit.
Exactly. Yeah, you've been hanging out at conventions and schmoozing and shit.
See what I've seen. I spent the last week solid watching films, and I've seen a lot of the big stuff that's coming out over the next 3 months. But I haven't seen the crap that's come out in the last 2 weeks. That was the downside.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, you ain't really missed a whole lot.
No, I know. It's the one I was excited about. Everybody said was fun but retarded.
Was that 21?
No.
Oh.
What, at the festival or the one that opened up this week?
The one that opened up.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit. So, no, I'm the one that didn't like Vantage Point. I didn't say it was bad. I just
said you did.
You said it was bad and that the phone bugged the shit out of you.
And that you laughed at it through the whole thing, that you found the dialogue laughable.
That's why it wasn't bad. I had a good time laughing at it for the wrong reason. That killer iPhone, boy.
That iPhone just crawled, it grew legs and crawled up your ass to live.
But I tell you what really stuck with me about that movie?
It crawled up my ass and assassinated the president out of my ass. If you look closely, you see my ass cheeks and a rifle sticking out of it in the movie. I'm sorry.
Is there a great line where the guy goes, "I think someone pulled this assassination right out of his ass"?
Oh man, you were worse than Cyrus, man. Damn, boy.
Assassination.
Uh-oh. Y'all hear that?
Is it heating up?
The computer's asking for a cold one. Got to get the. Oh, thanks, Carla. He's running to the kitchen to get the cold pack. It's okay, little Macintosh. We're gonna cool you off a little bit.
Next time, get a PC. They know how to perform without all this overheating. They're used to hard computations and.
What are you, the fat guy from the PC commercials? I mean, the Mac commercials.
Yeah, why does he have to be a fat guy? What's up with that?
Because that's in those Mac and PC commercials. They
Justin Long and not Justin Long. Why can't you just refer to him as Justin Long sub one?
Because the fat guy sounds better. Sitting up there like in a fur coat. I never heat up. Whatever.
Well, you sound like the black guy from the A-Team.
What? What did you do during South by Southwest? I still think did you do drugs or something? Yeah. Who did you do cocaine with at South by Southwest? Coming in just talking non sequiturs.
Yeah, was Quentin Tarantino at South by Southwest or something?
I don't know.
All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here for number 4. We got a college road trip. Goddamn, Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence, for some reason, that's a dude that we don't like, but he's box office gold for some reason.
No, he's not.
Man, College Road Trip was number 2 last week. It's number 4. What is that? Roscoe Pico Jenkins, whatever. That was number 2 when it came out, I think.
Anybody can be number 2 between January and March. It's what you do in April that counts.
Okay, he's box office gold in January and March. Anyway, he's making a whole lot more money than I thought he ever would making these shitty movies.
It's a Disney Channel movie.
It's rated G too, isn't it? It brought in all the kids.
Yeah. You know what? Martin Lawrence isn't making that money. Raven is making that money. It's Raven Simone who's bringing all her fans from That's So Raven and everybody from the Disney
she in
Channel.
That film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you have to remember I don't have Disney Channel and I stopped sleeping with 14-year-olds, so I have no clue what's going on in that world.
And when did that stop? Last year?
It was a few weeks ago.
Well, I tell you what, they won't stop talking about it.
Exactly.
And mentioning you.
Yeah, I think a few of them on the site. Who's that little Scottish chick? That little British chick from on the site? What's her name? You know, you don't want me to mention her name? Should I not?
What's going on?
I didn't.
Dude, we have a strict policy about no fraternizing.
And I'm not.
Biblically with the members.
And that's exactly why I wasn't going to call somebody out. You're talking about Sinead, the little almost 17-year-old from London, England.
Now, see, your silence incriminates you.
You're going to jail, man.
No, you were giving me this look like, who's that 16-year-old from, Scottish?
Because me, if I was innocent, I would just came right up. I would have said, "Oh, it's Sinead,and I ain't doing shit with her." But you still,
yeah, and that's why none of us ever believe a word you say. If we believed you, maybe that shit would go down. But
man,
I just wasn't gonna call a girl out on the,
Everybody knows. Hell, she puts pictures up of you every day talking about I love Carlisle. Everybody knows who this chick is. Sinead, baby, everybody knows who you are. You ain't hiding that shit. This ain't cold.
You just see well, Your Honor, in my defense, she was begging me for it. And a man only has so many no's within him.
By the way, if you go over to England, I think it's legal over there. Just don't bring over here. So I'll buy the ticket for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you could send an email to Roman Polanski before you go.
Yeah, we could stay out of the country together.
Yeah, you'll never come back.
Hook up with him and Gary Glitter. Y'all can just have a big bungalow palace.
Yeah, you guys can have a great time when Sinead's dad who listens to the show with her emails you tomorrow. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Go over there and take her to see College Road Trip, man. Anyway,
just give me the church key so I can open another beer.
Church key. You need a church key when you at right now. You
need
Jesus. You need Jesus.
Wait. Let me get this straight, Leon. Is Korey giving me crap about the women on Spill? Is that what's happening now?
Hey, man.
Hey, wait. Is that your cell phone going off? I'm sorry.
I haven't done shit, man. First of all, let me tell you that. And second of all, you are not
second of all, we don't believe that you haven't done shit.
Yeah, because the drugstore is closed.
I'm trying to be like the ghost of Christmas past to you. I'm trying to tell you not to go down my path. It's a hard life, Carlisle. These chains.
These cell phone calls at 3 a.m.
weighing me down.
You ain't done shit. That's right.
I ain't done shit.
You ain't done shit.
And I will continue to say I ain't done shit.
That's right. You will say that.
Hey, let me tell you something. Never Back Down, Carlisle, all right? Which is number 3. The number 3 movie.
Oh. Well, so what was that movie?
Man, it's the Karate Kid, except with mixed martial arts fighting.
There was actually a movie. I can't remember what it was called. The last time I saw it, I was sitting in a Mexican restaurant, and it was the movie, the Telemundo Saturday night movie. and it was this crap thing from the 80s. It looked exactly like this, where the bully is pushing the guy around, and so the guy goes to have a fight with him, but the bully kicks the crap out of him because the bully knows martial arts, so this guy has to train martial arts to kick the crap out of the bully.
Oh, really? And this was one of those Telemundo movies?
Yeah.
What was it called? El Hombre de Supremo.
No. It was an American
Lucha
film that they
Libre.
were showing as the Sunday night movie because it was dubbed into Spanish.
Oh, okay. So it was dubbed in Spanish.
Yeah, no, this movie looked exactly like these bad movies from the 80s that were the same thing, that were all
Exactly.
Karate Kid knockoffs.
As a matter of fact, if this movie had been in Spanish, it wouldn't have been any different.
It's funny but that is how it goes down. Because I remember I'm getting picked on by a bunch of bullies when I was in, like, I think 4th grade. This one guy's like, well, my mom told me that all you got to do is stand up to them and get them to leave you alone. And that's what I'm going to do. And he got his ass kicked in front of everybody. They like just mopped at the playground with him. And I'm like, I'm going to go back to running.
Yeah, exactly. Leon never backed down and he got his ass whooped.
He never stood up.
He never stood up
I
again.
just bought a new pair of shoes and took off faster.
He never got up again. But no, that's what this movie is. It's the Karate Kid with martial arts fighting, because kid goes to a town, nobody knows who he is. He gets his ass beat, but he can actually fight. But he just
so it's Step Up 2 with martial arts.
Exactly. You know, you got the people in there. The bully is just a little bit better than he is. So he goes and finds what do you call it? A
sensei?
Sensei.
No, I was thinking more of a minority to help him hone
Is
in.
it Billy Blanks?
No,
He learns Taibo, so he's able to exercise in front of the bully.
You're close though. They probably couldn't get Billy Blanks. They got Jimon Mustard.
Jimon Hansu.
Yeah, Jamin Hansu. They got him to train him. So of course he goes in and beats the guy's ass and he gets the girl.
Now this is something I've never understood about movies. Look,
What?
if you're a white guy and you're getting your ass kicked by another white guy and you're going to minorities for help, just bring them with you. They don't need to train you. You show up with a black guy standing behind you, that guy's gonna back the fuck down.
That's true. That's a good point.
Why do you think I hang out with you guys? I
mean,
get into bar fights and, you want to mess with me and my black friends?
I know.
They don't know that you're geeks.
And by the way, we're only there for appearance sake. Because we can't
can't
do
fight
nothing.
for
Yeah, we
shit.
can't do nothing.
No. Past the scowl, we got nothing.
Yeah, exactly. What? And then somebody started, what you say? Nothing, man. Carlisle, you on your own, man.
No, I just couldn't hear you. I just want to know what you said.
Exactly. Huh?
I was going to buy beer. I just want to see if you wanted one.
Carlisle gonna turn around, look behind him. We gonna gone.
He'd be like, oh yeah, that's the other thing about black guys. They run really fast.
You're gonna see smoke in the sweat of two black men that's just slowly dissipating. And you're gonna see that door swinging open.
The paper's settling back
Exactly.
down.
You guys running off in slow-mo. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hope he can take care of himself.
All right. Number 2. 10,000 BC. Still holding on, still making money. That movie's as shitty as it can be.
I heard it was a lot of fun shitty, though.
Honestly, Carlisle, at times it is. Most of the time it is so bad and ridiculous that it makes it fun. But the rest of the time, it's so boring we couldn't stay awake through it.
I actually can't wait to see that this week because I was a big fan of The Core. Did you guys ever see that?
No, but I remember what a big fan you were of The Core.
Oh, The Core.
The Core. Yeah, no, terrible movie.
Right.
No, and I will admit, it is a god-awful movie. But man, it's almost as if somebody said, I've got a great idea. Let's make a Michael Bay movie, but let's make it so bad that it's funny.
And somebody said, wait, a Michael Bay movie is already bad. No. But I'm going to make it worse.
We're going to go to the center of the earth in this ship made out of unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, which is a metal designed by, chief genius Einsteinian guy played by Delroy Lindo.
Oh, man.
It's awesome.
Well,
I love
this
that
movie is not like that. I didn't see The Core, but this movie is just boring. I know you're gonna make fun of me for this, Leon, but I have been telling people, go see it on the big screen if you want to, because I thought the special effects were good enough for that.
I'm not going to make fun of you. I agree with you. that most of the special effects look pretty good. The tiger's terrible.
That tiger is bad.
But everything else was actually pretty good.
The tiger started out kind of cool when he was in the darkness and he was wet, but when he got out in the open and did that triumphant pose in front of everybody, he just should have had a sign on him that said, "I'm CG."
Well, plus he had Woody Woodpecker syndrome where he was a different size in every shot.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's right. He was like as big as a man in one shot, then he's like as big as a horse in another. It's like
he was big as a house at one point.
Yeah, y'all just don't give a shit, man. I mean, I know you can cut and paste a CG line in and scale it and shrink it as much as you want to, but y'all need to keep that shit under control.
Hey,
but,
did you see the review by Sex Man of 10,000 BC?
We have a person called Sex Man on the site.
You haven't
heard
seen
Carlisle?
Sex Man?
Dude, I haven't even seen 10,000 BC.
No. Sex Man isn't on our site. He's a little kid that looks like Butthead who posts